guys are. For the people that don't know who you are, I want them to know who Matt is, who Shelby is, what you guys mean to this community, what you mean to us as a brand, as the Score Machine brand. Because really, I value you two very much. You've brought in our brand up at least 100 times, and I know Shelby, you get it from Matt when I got all the issues. So I just want to give you guys, your flowers on, what we do over here. So, um, take it away, guys. It's up to you. I'm
Yeah,
gonna, I'm gonna pin both of you guys, so you guys are up at the forefront, so you guys, everybody can see you in spotlight. There you go, Shell.
perfect,
You
perfect.
too. All right.
Well, first off, I just want to thank you guys for having us. Thank you, Ali. Um, you know, if you guys don't know, I know quite a few of you already, but I'm the dedicated account executive for Ali. Anybody who's coming through the score machine, onboarding with Identity IQ, most likely you're gonna get a call from me. I'm gonna leave you a ton of voicemails. I'm gonna make sure we get you onboarded and set to go. But really, the goal of today is just to show you guys the support that we have for this community, and to provide value on why you guys should continue to our partnership and promoting the MyScoreIQ. And we were graciously enough to have Shelby Elliott with us. She's my manager. She has been in the credit repair space, been with IDIQ for over 6 years, and there's nothing that's happened that she hasn't seen. So without further ado, I'm gonna pass it over to Shelby, and she's gonna kind of run through some things.
Hi guys, I'm like super excited to be part of this community. Thank you so much for having us. I am a senior channel sales manager, and I help out running the sales team over here for IDIQ and all of our brands. I've been here for 8 years, just in June.
My bad.
Kind of graduate. It's okay. Kind of grew up here. I love it. I believe in our product and our platforms that we have to provide that allow business owners such as all yourselves and Ali to continue growing. So, a big thing here today is that we're here to support this community and provide value to why you should continue to partner and promote MyScoreIQ, just like Matt said. Um, One of the things I know everybody asks is, why are we working with Ali? And the key point for that is we've created a huge strategic partnership that supports Ali and with our FICO platform, MyScoreIQ, and his feedback has allowed him to help partners grow their business and structure our products to their business needs, which is huge important in this space because you can go in thinking that you just need, a credit report or credit monitoring and be okay with it and pass on your clients or get them funding and continue growing. And unfortunately, sometimes that's not the case. So, with Ollie's help, we've kind of structured and honed in and listened and heard everything that partners need. So communication is a huge thing with us. The goal is helping partners not only grow their business, but to maintain the trustworthy relationship and where they feel heard. Nobody wants to join a partnership that they don't get listened to. If you don't provide feedback, how do I know I can be great unless you tell me, right? So that's kind of what we're here for, and we super appreciate it. We love the energy. We love that you guys are willing to support us, what we can do. We love to hear the questions. So if it is a commission thing that you want to throw at me during this call, we're here to answer it. That's what we're here. We're here to show up and see what we can do to help
And the
out.
biggest thing is, like, when you guys are working with us, like, you have us, you have me. I'm going to be the forefront. If there's something I don't know, she's literally right behind me. So there's nothing that happens that doesn't get funneled through us, and we want to continue to support this community. And then, as you guys grow, we want to continue to support you guys as well.
We want this community to grow. We want to grow with the community. So that's
Right.
like a huge thing too with us. And that's why Matt dropped the Facebook chat, Facebook group and the chat. We want to grow a community and let you guys know that, hey, let's talk about it. Like I said, like if conversations come up and we're all a part of the conversation, then my idea might not be the same to somebody else's idea, but putting two and two together creates, longevity, creates a relationship, creates masterminds, just like the one that we're in today. So that's great. I love it. while working with Ali, I have to say that we have helped him create a strong platform while he continues to advocate for this community. So partnering up with him and being part of his community is a huge aspect for us because it lets us know that he believes in you and we believe in you. So
Right.
keep that going. And, kudos to, again, Ali for creating this safe space for all of us to come to and actually be able to speak our voice and be like, hey, you know what, girl, you're not paying me more, or I need more money, or this is the platform that we're going with. So we appreciate that opportunity.
Yes, yes.
This is Ken and Matt. I just want to just let everybody else know it's not just you two. Trayvon is. I started dealing with Trayvon earlier on, and he's been an advocate, from the entire bit. And I can pick up the phone, and he'll pick up the phone immediately. He knows it's me. So it's the whole entire group over there. You guys are excellent when it comes to service. Thank you very much.
They better be. No, I'm just joking.
I appreciate
They
that,
better be,
Ken,
Ken.
because
We do.
Shelby's the leader of our team, me and Trayvon and a couple other guys. She leads us, so she leads by example, and that's we
I
continue
love hearing
to.
that. Like that is like right now they're getting pizza today. Done. Because that means a lot to us.
Yeah, but
So
no, seriously, she leads by example, and she's really shown us the way to really provide the service that you all need, especially you guys are businesses, you guys want to continue to grow, and really having that customer service towards you guys and that strategic partnership is this is exciting for us.
perfect. Yeah.
So as we continue,
Tell Trayvon to show his face for just 2 seconds. Get over here, Trayvon.
okay, hold on, Trey,
Is he there?
Trey, you on a call? You're
We'll
being
let him join real
requested.
quick.
He'll come in real
Let
quick.
him know we said just to come in and pop in
My-
and say hi real quick.
My man Ken was speaking highly of you.
That's awesome.
Yep.
It's always
Next time
it's always
we'll have
nice-
like a
yeah,
printout.
That's what I was gonna say. It's always nice to put everybody's face to the name. When we got on
Yes.
our first Zoom meeting, it was nice to see everybody that we speak to on the phone, what everybody is and how everybody is. It's always nice. That's what I told Matt when we had this. It's nice to see all the people that you're working with and how many lives you've actually affected over here. How many people you guys have actually done well for. And we got 24 people in the room. They'll keep trickling in, but as they keep trickling in, you guys are gonna see these are all people that you affect on a daily basis. So the hard work that you two put in, like you say it's me, but it's you guys. When we come to you guys and when you guys put that hard work in, like really it trickles down to them, and that's what a key work is. So the more hard work you guys put in, the better off for them it is. And I want them to see the people that really they put up for them. We don't have this relationship with any other brand. I don't care, CEOs, SVPs, whoever we could sit down. I don't care. I have that relationship with you guys over here. If something happens, you guys are on it immediately. So I want them to see the people that are there. So again, you guys can keep going on what you guys are doing.
And more, we want to be invited to these. So we appreciate it, Ali. And like you said, it's one thing we didn't do too well at is kind of being present. Like we've always been the company and we've only grown because of partners and strategic partnerships like this. So anybody, like we have webinars here. If you guys have a webinar, we want our partners to know, again, we can't communicate or articulate what you want or need for your business unless you tell us. So if you ever want us to jump on or you have questions and you're like, hey, I have a school of people, we're those people. We will definitely be there. We should be more face fronting. So feel free to, call on us like, hey, I'm tapping you in, coach. And we're always there. But we appreciate it. We honestly think that our partnerships mean a lot to us, where if we don't have them, and that's how we created and built our business, was off of our business to business relationships. We're like, hey, we know as a credit monitoring company and a service provider to consumers, we know where our business is based off of. It's funding, LOs, taxes, credit repair companies. We want to give back to where we're getting our referrals from, even though they can just go to IdentityIQ. We want to pay the businesses to promote us. We want them to know, we appreciate it. So we're going to give you a piece of the pie too. So that's kind of where it started. I know I know a lot of questions come through, like again, where we started the conversation about longevity and why Identity IQ, and we'll get into that a little bit down the road in this webinar. But we we stand alone, and our value prop speaks for itself. Like it, if you need it and we're not fitting your business needs, at least open up the conversation to have with us so we know what we can do to fit your business needs, and then it's all business. So what can we do? Like if we can't do it, we will tell you you can't do it. Or if we can do it, let's sit down and see what we can do to get to there. So that's kind of where it goes. And I think that's I know you guys mentioned a little earlier. I think there's like a little bit of an announcement we're supposed to make. So
Thanks to what Ken brought to the table. We do have an announcement. You want to go ahead, Shel?
well, I don't want to steal the shine from Matt, but there is a big announcement, and with his strategic partnership and leadership and Ali, we were able to go ahead and formulate a platform and product. We already had the product, but something that fits your business needs. So with listening to what partners need, one of the great accomplishments Ali was able to articulate to us was how his community continues to ask for more than one credit report refresh. That was a huge ask. And we heard it on our calls. I would pull the sales team's calls and be like, oh gosh, another one that wants another refresh before 30 days. Everybody knows we offer an a la carte. Now, here at Identity IQ, we created a plan through MyScoreIQ platform that provides a weekly refresh that stemmed from our strategic partnership that we built with Ali. So kudos to him. One thing that we do want to make it known, if you are a part of Ali's community and attending this webinar and haven't had the opportunity to get set up with a link providing additional pools, drop a comment in this chat right now, and Matt will go ahead and notate and make sure he gets a hold of you to get that set up. Because that's something big. It's going to be a game changer. So don't sleep on it. It's something that you're asking for. So that was a big ask for us, and we want to make sure that we are providing that. So we'll give it up for Ali because he did.
Yes, sir. Yes,
he
sir.
did press on our door. Yeah. He came in like a wrecking ball, and he let us know, like, this is what I'm hearing and what can we do? So we sat down, we kind of came up with a good strategic way to see how we can, make sense on both parties and make it accessible for partners. So we got a link out. I know Ali was the first one to get the link. I don't know if he's done volume. I didn't check. Didn't want to check it before. But we'll make sure to get you guys.
I haven't done anything yet. I'll be honest with you. I haven't done anything yet. I was waiting for the meeting because I want to give it to them. I'll be honest with you, it was Ken on my ass all the time. So I'm not even gonna say it was me, it was Ken. Well, can we get that for like Ali, what are you doing with that and all that stuff? So at the end of the day, like I'm gonna give it to Ken. So you put the face to the name of who pushed me. I'm not gonna take all the credit. So I'll let you guys see who that is. All right.
Ken. Yeah. I love it because it was, once we got it going and we were like, okay, this is what's being asked of us. And again, nobody wants to partner with somebody that they're not being heard. So we want it to be clear that we hear you guys. Everything you take, feedback is critical in our space because feedback can either make or break our businesses. So if you don't tell me, again, how do I know? So.
And then anybody else, if you're watching this, like, the later recording, just reach out to me, reach out to Ali. You guys know how to get in contact with me, and I'll be able to get those links created for you and get you guys all set up with that.
Perfect. We love it. So far, we're going to just kind of dive straight into it and get to the nitty gritty of why IDIQ is different and what stands us aside from other companies in the space. One of the huge things that I want to throw out is you have a dedicated account executive named Matt. That's your guy. So nobody has him. Nobody has him. He's ours. So that's one thing that stands us aside is that you'll have Matt. Matt picks up the phone. I pick up the phone. We have account managers. We call it business customer success. That's a whole team that you get appointed to after you start enrollments with us. And they're great. They'll help you troubleshoot consumer accounts if you can't retrieve a report, if you're having trouble logging in, if you don't put your banking so we can't pay you like Ali, then we will take care of you. You will get harassed. We'll make sure you're paid, and we'll make sure that your clients are being able to refresh their reports. Another thing, as you guys are all using on this platform, which we love, is MyScoreIQ. Nobody has a FICO product like ours. Our FICO product stands alone. All of our products stand alone and they're amazing. But in this space, we use FICO because, of course, that is, that's how we get people funded, is that score. We are one of the most beneficial companies to pull from for FICO score. We use FICO 8. It's amazing. We love it. We're going to update as they go. We're the only company that stands alone that has direct contracts with the bureaus. So no matter what anybody says, they're a third party. So it goes another company, then them, and then the bureaus. So we go directly to the bureaus and we reflect the information on space. That kind of keeps us in compliance, where we were kind of leading the conversation earlier about who's going to be around for the long haul. As you guys know, I said I've been here 8 years. The company has been up and running for way more. And we were the first ones in the space that went into like the referral space and actually paid commission. I know a lot of you guys remember back in the days when you were pulling Credit Karma reports or pulling a report from Experian here and then trying to tri-merge it yourselves. We provide the tri-merge reports directly reflecting from the bureaus. So that means we have a lot less integration problems. We have a lot less where we can't obtain a credit report. And when we can obtain it, again, you have that support from that team. So that's a big thing that stands us alone. And compliance. We stay in compliance. We all know that we have rules and regulations here. One thing that IdentityIQ is follow all of them. There's no way that we would allow someone to take us out. So we don't get corrupted with it. We're not, for security purposes, we're not going to ask you 1,000 times to relog in or change your password. Like, it's all there. We have a great feature. I don't know if you guys, a lot of you probably don't utilize it as much as you should, but it's called Shared View. Shared View is on your back partner portal. It's where you're able to access your client's most current report as long as they give you access. If you don't, I know Matt does a great job with onboarding when you onboard with him, because he wants to scale your business, but he does a great job with making sure to request that for your links. And if you don't have it or you don't see it, again, drop the comment and Matt will notate it and he will get a hold of you and he will show you or even enable it. That means when they're going through their enrollment path, the first thing it's going to say is, do you want to, after you put in your credit card, it will say, do you want to provide your credit profile to your company name? As long as they say yes, you'll just be able to log in and actually see their most current report instead of asking them for their login credentials. That creates, and what I'm going to get into next is better lifetime value. Huge thing for us. We see clients that are only 3 to 6 months with either your service or they graduate out of your program or you find them funding and they just cancel. They no longer want the service. Our clients and our consumers stay longer. We turn the 3 to 6 months into 6 to 12 months because all the additional benefits that are added on allows them, it kind of gives them their love. They don't want to cancel because it's hard. They're like, hey, I actually utilize Scorecaster. Like, that's something I go and Credit Simulator told me not to pay my credit card till here. And the credit monitoring advises me anytime somebody inquires or something's off my credit report or my credit score changes. So they want that. You want them to believe in the product, because if they don't believe in the product, what happens is, again, you find them funding, they don't care. And we don't care either. But what you do care about is the money. You want the retention. So our better lifetime value provides you better situations with retention and allows you to continue your revenue stream with that one client. So even though they graduated or you found them funding, you're still getting your piece of the pie every time they make that monthly subscription fee. So that stands us alone. Another thing is we have many tools and additional benefits, like we have identity theft protection. We have the credit card. It's called credit card checklist. We have that for consumers, and it allows them to reach their financial goals as well. So the whole time you're working with them, kind of makes you look like a hero. They're utilizing a platform that they trust, they feel safe on. They're like, hey, this really does add a benefit to me, even though you're doing your own thing on your own end. They're like, hey, when I log in, I see all my scores. They go up and down because of my person that I'm working for, whoever that may be. And after that, I got my funding and I saw the increase. Like now I was funded, I'm going to watch my score keep building and I'm going to find out ways and tools and utilize everything in there that I can possibly do to continue that longevity. So, billing transparency is another. We are really known for our billing transparency. In other words, if your client doesn't pay us, we don't charge you. We stand alone as a company, and I love to throw this out there because a lot of people, we go into the commission talk, and with commission, of course, like, money talks. So when we first see and we get the illusion that we're going to make, okay, they said they're going to give me this per each client, great. But then when you start building clients, when we start getting more established and you start looking at your invoices, you start seeing those little hidden fees. It like says partner summary, or I think it says partner, what is the exact terminology? I think it's partner subscription fees. And if you look and utilize that, it's in small letters. That's the money your company's taking from you, even though your clients aren't billing. So an easy way to find that out, I totally tell our partners, I don't know if Matt's get on this, and I'm going to tell you guys a hidden gem. I'm going to drop a gem so all of you guys can go back and look at your invoices.
Yeah, this
And
is
then
a
the
good one.
next time,
Yeah,
and then
let
the
them know,
next
Shelby.
time, the next time we get on a call and you ask me for more money, I want you to have this answer.
Yeah,
And all you
yes.
have to do is literally take the active members that it tells you, you take the exact amount that they deposit into your account and you divide them. That will show you how much you're getting per client. So the illusion that you're getting $14.75, $15, $13, you'll end up finding out that you're probably only getting $8 because even though you have 376 partner active clients, probably we always say 8% aren't billing, right? So you have like an 8% like non-bill rate. People's card declined, they don't have the funds available, they changed their card and never updated it, whatever the case may be. So we'll use that. In different scenarios, you don't know this because of course you find the illusion you're getting all this money. You're like, hell yeah, that company's going to pay me more. But it goes into your billing for those 347 and you're getting billed for the 8% that's not billing. So that's kind of where we go and we throw out there. I'm like, billing transparency. I'm not going to, if I don't make money, you don't make money. So we cut the ties. We'll continue trying to bill the card for 3 consecutive months to allow the partner to keep trying. We also came out with a new feature, which is called retry payment, which kind of sits in this point. We get on the phone with clients and, they lock their card or again, they have a new card or whatever the case may be. Now through your back end, not even with us, but through your back partner portal, if you have a client on the phone and they're like, can you retry my card? You can actually go to your portal and retry that card. And whatever card on file, it'll retry to bill. So we have a lot of partners that are super successful that are now created their own retention, like even department. And all day they're just retrying cards, literally. So that kind of stands us alone. Again, I'll mention Matt, but those are just kind of some of our value prompts that I hold very dear to our heart that I know that separates me from any company. So
Yep. And if you guys have any confusion with anything that Shelby brought up, you can always give me a call, give Shelby a call. We'll be able to kind of make it more particular to your case, because I know it kind of goes case by case. Everybody has different bill rates and stuff. So we could definitely customize it and make sure you guys
we'll do the
are
math with you.
individually, yeah, and make sure you guys are individually taken care of. And then when you individually are taken care of, the whole community is taken care of, and and we're doing our job.
Well, y'all did it, Shelby and Matt. Y'all did a great job. I just have a question because everybody's going to always ask this.
Yeah.
And, I'm going to hit it because somebody's going to ask you somewhere in here. Everybody wants to say, because you did a great job explaining why you are the number one in this industry. But, everybody's
I
always
want to
going
be
to
your
go
number
back to
one and
that.
number two. Like I want to be it all.
You want to be it all. Thank you.
Yeah.
But the main question is everybody always comes back and they always say my free score. Yeah, they're always talking about they have a better commission process. And actually, you gave us the gem. So I just have one question. When somebody comes back and says that, what is a quick comeback to negate that my free score is better when it comes to commissions? You
I
you
tell
have a
them,
one liner?
yeah, 100%. I say, do you want a company that's going to be along for the long haul, or you race to the bottom? Like
Okay.
it's about longevity, a better lifetime value. So, I love them. I will never talk bad about them. We actually know them personally. So I think what they're doing to accomplish, they're a great company. If you think that's where your business needs to go, I completely understand it. If it's commission based, all money's not good money. So just throwing that out there, it may look it at the beginning of it, but is it really benefiting your business? So that's like a huge thing. Like, it's like competing. Like, you don't go to a store and buy a shoe and be like, okay, Chuck Taylors are very known and very successful business. Do they make as much money as Jordan or Nike? No. Do they compete with them? No, because their shoe stands alone. Like you know that. You're gonna get it. Those are gonna last long. You can tie those shoes up, and my kids can wear them year long. Like, throw them in the washer. So can you throw Jordans in the washer? No. So I think that would be my answer. And what I come across with is we kind of sit down and we look at invoices with people, but I tell them, I'm like, hey, we stick to compliance. We've been around. We are here. We're going to help you grow and not just throw money at you to jeopardize what we've built here ourselves either. So it's kind of like, do you want to make money forever, or are you just trying to make quick money?
And
Where are
to
you
kind of
trying to take your
piggyback off
business?
that, to piggyback off Shelby, we get an influx of partners who come from these other competitors. Once they go through it for a few months and see that transparency, they come running back to us, and we welcome them. And that's
Open
the
arms.
yeah, open arms. So that's
Yeah.
one thing that we see on a daily basis. We get calls on that. We get inbound calls on that on a daily basis.
Or
Yeah.
just to like the troubleshooting. Like, it's great to have a company that, like you're getting paid a lot of money, or like, heck yeah. But do you need to reset a password every time you log in? Like, like how is the compliance moving? So if it came down to it, and say a lot of companies, as we know in our space, get audited. If you get audited and they're like, how are you managing this? Are you going to work with the company? You're like, oh, hold on, I need to call them because they changed the password on me 4 times. So, what direction are you going with your business? You trying to grow, or are you just trying to make fast money? Is where I think Matt's trying to take it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm pleased with it. I mean, and I'm just now beginning to use it, and I don't even expect anything. And I go in there, and the money is already in my account. I'm like, oh wow, I made this amount of money. I didn't even I don't even think about it. And I'm like, oh my
You don't have
goodness,
to
look, I
ask
got
me for commission. Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
We're like
It's like
already
it's
made.
already in there, and I just,
Yes.
That's awesome.
Guys,
Yeah. So I know.
Can you guys do me a favor? There's a person that just said this in the chat. Can someone please fill me in? Who's speaking? I was at the doctor's appointment. They showed up late. Can you guys post who you?
well,
Can
you missed out.
Just really say who you two are, and what you mean to the score machine and this brand.
Yep. So I'm Matt. I'm the account executive here at IdentityIQ. This is our part of our leadership team, Shelby Elliott. We've partnered with the Score Machine and Ali for some time now, and really it's a strategic partnership, and we come here to support you guys and continue to help you guys help every single business owner here grow individually, and with that, this community with the Score Machine grow as well.
Perfect. I think you well said. My name's Shelby. I'm one of the senior channel sales managers here at IdentityIQ. Matt's been here over a year now, right, Matt?
Yeah.
Like a little over a year. I've been here about 8 years. I've gone through all different positions here. I started in our call center, a really small call center, went to account management, went to sales, then account management, then came back to sales as well, because, hey, this is where the money's at. And I love this strategic partnership where I can get in hands in and tell you why I'm better. My value prop, I believe in my product, our platforms, why we can help you grow and scale if you're willing. That's all it means to it, is like, are you attending these mastermind classes every Friday to make sure that you get the juice and the gems that you need to continue? So because that's all it is. It's word of mouth. If you don't know the game until you get fed it, right?
Right.
So
Well said.
Can I say this to you guys? Matt. You can always look up the old original account while we're doing this. Can you tell them how long I've been with Identity IQ? I think I'm with Identity IQ under my original account at least 10 years.
Yeah.
I think I
But
have
I got to put the.
one at least 10 years old. So I've been with you guys for at least 10 years when I
Yep.
started my first credit repair business. So
Wow, that's
I,
incredible.
I'm with you guys a very, very long time. And I know that. But yes, keep dropping the gems, guys. I love what keeps going on. This is amazing. And Shelby, keep doing it, girl. Like, even I got my notepad out, so I'm taking notes right now.
yes, I love to hear that. You have to take notes. Like that's the only way we all build here is again through these masterminds. Otherwise, what can we do? What I do want to say is again, like we'll bring in, if you go on the fact, if you're like, hey, I did exactly what you said. I took my active members and I divided it, what was put into my bank account, and this is what I'm receiving. We're super competitive. I'm hungry. Come to me, tell me, show me, give
Yeah.
me the opportunity to let me know what I can do for you. So that goes for everybody. Obviously it wouldn't be me. Matt's my gate holder, so he'll definitely bring it up to me. But that's exactly how our strategic partnership started with Ali. He got in a call with Ali. They hit it off. Ali really loved Matt. And then he was like, hey, I'm going to come over to you guys, but this is what I need. I need support. I need a partnership that actually is going to listen and hear me and then help me with my feedback. Like I have a community and I advocate for them and I want my community to feel that they're supported. So if I tell you guys something, I want to know that you guys are going to do something with it. It's not just going to be a pointless conversation because pointless conversations end up to wasted time, and wasted time, as we all know, is no money. So every time any of us that's in this community, as you know, that anytime we open our mouth, we want to make money. Like we're all sales. We all are going to generational wealth is something that I will always throw out there. And I think choosing MyScoreIQ and IdentityIQ or IDIQ, any of our platforms, being a partner and having a partnership with us, you'll realize we're a community, and not just a community, we're family. So generational wealth is what we're going to provide. Like if that's not your goal, then maybe you should stay with that competitor, because I can't argue with that. If you want fast money, then you do you. Like we'll be here when
Yeah.
you realize fast money wasn't building your business and you're just
Yes.
getting quick
Yeah.
checks. So that's just the honest truth.
Yeah. Give me a call. I got you.
Matt will definitely, he won't just onboard you, he'll help scale your business.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that's the truth. Like we don't just
Yeah.
do onboarding, we're not
Yeah.
order takers.
No.
We are literally listening to what you're saying in every call. And we mentioned you guys saw Trey for like a quick second. That is our team. I hold them to super high standards because I know they can do it. I know they communicate. I know that we're here for support. And it's not just, again, it's just not like, oh hey, that's a partner of mine. He does business with us. It's no, that I know him. I know Ali's successful. If I see him
Mm-hmm.
on the street, call me, bro. We're going to lunch and we're going to talk about how we can keep scaling. It might not be, we'll have a couple seconds about our life, but our life is going to be how we continue building that life. Like, what do
Yeah.
you said, Ali is going, you said today that you're going with your wife. I know you're like thinking about it. You're like, this is going to make us money. We are going to sit here and do this. Like, I'm sorry, the appointments are going to have to come. We have to do this. So we're going to try to figure out how we can continue doing that and keep scaling and be around for the long haul. Because here at Identity IQ, we're here to stay. We've been here. We're always going to be here. We'll be here just to give you an open hug the moment that you realize that fast money wasn't good money. So.
So maybe at this time, if you guys have any questions you want to drop in the chat or just shoot them at us before we close up here.
Hey, Ali, I don't think the group out here, they don't realize what they just got. I think they don't realize what this is.
I don't think so is either, but it takes time for people to understand the value that is perceived when somebody comes into the room. I've been saying to you guys for a very, very long time that people don't want to get in the room with us. People don't want to get in the room with this company because we affect their bottom line. I want everybody to understand that we truly affect their bottom line. A lot of the things that they're putting in there is to keep you sticky. Identity IQ doesn't need stickiness. That's the thing that they're trying to explain to you guys. They're giving you the real data and they're showing you how it is. Now, I do have a question for you guys, and maybe you guys can put it on the thing. Is there any way we can get a custom report for credit repair? I know there's stuff you guys are leaving out, so I know that we can have that a one-off conversation later. But I'm gonna put that so the group hears what we're talking about.
Define custom report.
So you guys are missing data, which I found out. We did.
What data is it missing?
I gotta get it from. I have a gentleman that's coming in with the lawyers, and there's 2 or 3 pieces of data that are missing. That is on my annual credit report that we need, like update on accounts and original creditor accounts. Which I got to look at the JSON, the raw JSON, just before I said that. But I just want to ask if there's something that's missing. Can we actually get it from the bureau if it's missing?
I will definitely put a dev ticket. We've done that in the past for partners where we've continued to enhance. If it's something that's doable, yeah, send it over to me. Exactly what you want. Shoot it in an email just like you always do, Ali, and we'll take care of it. I'll see if I can't, I can't, but there's always an ask. Like I'll definitely, you have the right person on the phone. You know that. I'm like, all right.
I just wanted everybody to hear how it works between us, how it goes on.
And if it's a custom, if it is something, because again, we just reflect. Like that's what keeps us in compliance is, again, we mirror all the credit data. Yeah. We stay in compliance by not saving consumer data. Like, our business to business is referral source and we're still consumer, what they call it is written consumer consent. What's your permissible purpose, right? Mm-hmm. So that's how we stay in compliance is our permissible purpose is we have written consumer consent. It's if a consumer says that they're going to share their credit profile with you, that has nothing to do with us. Mm-hmm. But we're still with the consumer. So our business is with the consumer. We pay you for the referrals. Mm-hmm. So that stands us aligned, and how we're able to get contracting is because, on the higher scale is Identity IQ. We have Identity IQ and MyScoreIQ, Credit Builder IQ. All of our platforms, we have these additional benefits like identity theft protection and so on and so forth. Just all of the benefits that keep us aligned, that keep us growing, that it's not just credit focused people. So we have people that are involved in data breaches. We have credit unions that are offering as employee benefits. So we have to make sure that we are just reflecting the information. But if the bureau is giving that information and we're not reflecting it, and you tell me I need this and I send it over, we can see what we can do with our dev team.
Fantastic.
So 100%.
I'm gonna get with them. There are Gigi asked a question in the chat, so I'll let you guys do that.
Is that the one, Matt, you sent over to me, the my free score now training?
Yep, that's the one.
Perfect. So one thing is, who wrote the question?
Gigi.
Oh, perfect. Hi, Gigi. Can you just reiterate the question for me?
No, I'm not Gigi. She in the comments.
Is that Aaliyah?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Gigi, are you with us?
Oh, she can't.
She's at the doctor.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, she said she's at the doctor, but she can hear.
Oh, no problem. Okay, Gigi, you said My Free Score now offers substantial amount of training. Do you? Yes. It's not, we do webinars. So we have our own webinars once a month, and we'll throw like different topics in there. But if you need hands-on training or they're providing a training, let's talk about it. You can get on the phone with Matt at any time and he'll walk you through side by side and we'll answer any questions. If you want to set up a private training with me or even one of our business customer success reps, you call us. I know that everybody knows when you call as a consumer, we call them credit specialists. We have identity theft specialists. We have people that we actually go through different like special certifications just to be able to answer questions on a credit report, or like if you're a victim of identity theft or anything, like we're here for you. So if you need training or you need marketing material or something, feel free to reach out to us.
And I believe Coach V, she wrote in there, you provide, just in this community, you guys provide similar services. Ask and we will make it happen. And that's the beauty of the Score Machine and working with Coach V and Ali, Dre, and everybody involved in the team is you're already in a community that's going to back you and help you.
And hear
So
you.
and hear you exactly. And then us working together, that's where that strategic partnership is going to help boost you and help you grow.
Hold on, give me a second over here. I know what she's talking about, and I think I just want to reiterate this with this. Gigi, if you're talking about the trainings that they're having with credit repair and all that stuff, don't forget we have our trainings 5 times a week as well. And if we need Identity IQ to come into more things, like I'm not afraid to ask these guys to come in with us and work with us.
100%.
So if that's the case, that again, like they just said, we have our trainings with Coach V and Coach Vivian every single night, Monday through Friday, like every single day, like this mastermind that we're going through. And I know that they run through M2 Gala and they have all that stuff. Like we're not partnered in the sense with Identity IQ where they're like pushing their own credit repair software. So, due to compliance reasons. But at the end of the day, like
Longevity.
Exactly. When we sit down and we have these conversations, like just say what you need, Gigi. We put it on the table. I have the poster. It's always on the other side of the room, so I look at it every day. It says you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So if you don't come to me and tell me something, I can't make it happen. Look, Ken's the reason that these guys are on the phone over here with us today, because Ken kept on my ass about something that he wanted, and we made it happen. I'm with Matt at least once a week. Me and Matt are having a conversation. I talk to Shelby at least once a month via email. If we have an issue inside the software, Shelby and I are talking more than that. And that's the key. You guys got to let me know what you need, so I'll make sure that I can get it to you. You guys have the phone numbers if you're imprinting. You have the phone number to the Score Machine. You have me on Slack. You probably have not Slack. School, you probably have me on whatchamacallit. You could reach out to me inside the software. Whatever way that you want to get to me, get to me. I don't care. Ray just dropped the number to the Score Machine. You can always text Ray. Ray will put you in touch with me. We'll circle back and we'll get there. Because if you tell me, guys, I want more Identity IQ, I want more Matt, I want more Shelby, I will make sure I can make it happen. And I will sit down, because here's the thing. They just told us they want to push their community to us, and our community is already with them. So why not keep the circle going?
Work together. Yeah. We have
Well,
to.
I could even chime in on that. I mean, anytime I ever need, I don't even have to call Ali. I just call them directly, and they pick up the phone. And you ask Trayvon. Trayvon said, "Man," I said, if I have any answers, I'm gonna burn up that phone. And only reason why he doesn't is if he's on another line. He will call me back.
Mm-hmm.
They don't play. They will call you back.
Matt
We have a
does
strict
call you
rule.
back. Yes.
Me and Aaliyah have plenty of conversations.
Yes.
They sit right outside, you guys, and like they better. they better. Like that's exactly what I like to hear.
Yes, boss.
If not, then you tell me. Yeah, like you let us know, because we need to hear that. Because sometimes you have to hear that. Like again, I stick by and I tell my kids all the time. I don't know, and nobody knows to be great unless you tell them. Like if you're lacking in something, and if I'm upset, or if I don't think you're doing this right, you're not going to know unless I communicate. Communication is the biggest thing. So again, if we get on a call and you're just like, Shelby, I heard you in the community, and girl, I can't get over that I still make $13 with them. Like I don't know. Then let's talk about it. Like let's break it down. Let's talk about your bill rate. Let's talk about cancels. Let's break down your invoice. And hey, like again, I'm totally for it. I want to make sure that you do what your business needs. Like everybody has a different outcome. Like I get on phones with people that will say like, oh, in 10 years, this is my plan. Or in 5 years, I'm going to sell the business. I don't even really care what I'm doing today. Everybody has a different future and a different sight of where they want their business to be. I just want you to know that if you want to scale and build, then I'm the person you're going to talk to. If you are more focused on, like, again, getting rich or die trying, then I'm not going to race you to die. So you do you. And I think that's helped us well
I mean,
And is allowed to stand alone.
it's not always just all on you. It's also
Yeah.
on us.
Yeah.
As a client, what I tell my clients? When we are in the process of financial analysis, I do not want you canceling your account after the 7-day trial period. You will stay on here until we have gotten to the point where we're comfortable enough to say you can come off. And I even tell them, even at that point, you never want to cancel your account. Keep it on, keep it going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why
Love
would you?
that,
Well,
Ken.
it's just like a Costco card. I legitimately, and I always say, best idea I made as an adult. And like, obviously I've been adulting for a while now, but I swear when I turned 18, I got a Costco card. Best decision I ever made. Best decision. And like, I never canceled it because I'm like, why would I cancel this? Like now, especially we're in California, you guys, and gas prices.
For real.
I swear right now, I don't know about you guys,
Mhm.
but all my cars are premium. And I like pull up and I'm like, thank God I never canceled my Costco card. Like, because this was the time of need. Like COVID hit and where'd we all go? Costco. Like, and not one point was I like, oh, I don't use it. I'm just going to cancel it. It's a subscription that you have to have. Credit monitoring as an adult is something that it's sad we don't get educated in schools right now. Like that should be part of our home ec classes should be credit education. And I will preach this. So anybody that is into the school district and wants to run this idea, you give me a call and let's strategize on how we're going to get this in, because it makes so much sense to make us aware of be prepared. Like that term, I stay ready so I don't have to get ready. That's exactly how you should be an adult in the credit space. Like I'm going to make sure that I'm not a victim of identity theft or randomly being targeted because I have a credit monitoring service. I'm not going to wait until my credit tanks and I'm trying to find funding because obviously that's what sucks, right? And I hate to even bring this up. Everybody in life, it really sucks because we really don't find out about credit until we need it, right? Like
That's
until we're
right.
like, man, like I have to go get an apartment or I have to go and try to finance a car or I need funding to start this new business because I'm unemployed and this is my goal and this is what I'm going to do. But it takes it to where we get to a point where you're actually like, oh, I don't qualify. Oops, not ready.
Oops.
Like, man. And then you're like kind of straggling. You don't want to be there. You want to make sure that you're prepared, or if you have been there, never be there again. Like I want to
Yeah.
make sure that I'm being notified and taken care of. And it doesn't say like, oh my God, I never want to be in credit trouble and I never want my score to be low or whatever. It's like life is life. Life is going to life regardless. So why not make sure that I'm protecting myself? Like why wait now when my gas is high and Costco card is now $70 for me to be a member? No, I've had that stuff. I'm $25 in locked in since I've been 18. Like, I don't pay $25 a year, like, and it's because I
Yeah.
made the decision to be more, proactive instead of reactive. So
Mhm.
I think that's like a major thing and that none of us see it. And that's kind of where it goes into using different competitors too as well. Like, are you waiting for a problem there to be reactive, or are you just going to stick with the company that you're already proactive? You're like, nah, they got that. I can call Shelby. She's going to fix it. Like this is obviously an error, or I need help with this client. It's not like, oh my God, this company is just it's just so messed up. Like, what do I do now? And now you're like over here calling Matt, which he'll answer.
I
No,
will.
just throwing out there. We'll still answer. We are still there. Like we'll take all of that. But why wait? Like, what are we waiting for? Type of situation. So,
The
but
whole key behind everything we do is strategic partnerships. And I want to make sure that everybody understands that the strategic partnerships that we working with Identity IQ, look, they just drop the same gems that we go into. Um, with everything that we do over here is literally why we do it. They're giving you the same information. This is not scripted, guys. They're going off the cuff, but they're giving you the same information that we give you all the time. That's because it's not a coincidence when people are giving you the same information off the cuff, because it's the right information. We've given out so many free gems inside of this community. We've given out so many free things. We've putting you in touch with people. Again, we're putting you in touch with people that want to be in the room with you. Not that I begged them to be in the room. I asked them, do you want to show up? And they're like, hell yes. So take that into accountability. The people that are here want to be in the room with you. They want to see you take it to the next level of where you need to be and get you to the point where you're having success. So payouts, regardless. Again, they just told you, they opened up the door and said, "Hey, call us. We'll talk about it." I didn't say
Yes.
that. They said that. So get on the
Yep.
phone. Get on the phone with them. Talk to them. I told you, I pivoted. I pivoted right from the beginning. As soon as they had their first error, I walked away. I don't care how much the payout is. I don't care what's in the door. Because to me, as a business owner, you guys are all my clients. And because you guys are all my clients, peace of mind is my number one thing. You guys know how I deal with printing. You guys know how I deal with the score machine. You guys know how I deal within business. I partner myself with people that have the same ideology that I have. And that's where, when they come over here and they're having a conversation with you, I knew I chose the right partner after today. I knew it from the beginning, but I knew even
Appreciate
more
that.
today that I chose the right partner. And again, we're moving along on hyperspeed with these guys. And when I tell you guys, go out into the community, get affiliates, go out in the community and get all this stuff. Realistically, I'm not telling you for me. I'm telling you for a brand as a totality, because if you're going out and bringing more to Matt gives me the opportunity to put more to them. I've had a meeting with the SVP of Identity IQ because of you guys. That's not because of me. I didn't do anything. You guys did that. You guys give me, when I started, Matt, would you say I was a small fish in the pond when I started? And now we're not so small anymore, are we?
No, sir. No, sir.
So-
And that was your vision when our first conversation. That was your vision.
I told you when we had a conversation, like, I am not a small fish in the pond. I don't believe I'm going to be a small fish in the pond. I want to be a big fish and I want to do some damage. And to become a big fish in the pond, it doesn't happen with me. It happens with each and every single one of you. So at the end of the day, when we have this conversation, I'm talking here with you guys. I'm letting you guys see the people that you're working with. And I want you guys to understand how this growth affects everybody. So that's what they're telling you. They're pushing it back upon me, and I'm pushing it back upon them to push it on you. Your growth, you succeeding in your business, affects Shelby, affects Matt, it also affects me, it also affects you. So when we do this, we want to get to the top as quickly as possible together. So if you do have a message or something that you want to get in with them. I'll let you guys close it out because I know you guys spoke over the time that you guys wanted to be here for. I appreciate it. I know Shelby ain't going to say anything. You guys can have the floor for 2 hours. I don't care. As long as your boss is in the room, we good. I can let you guys have the floor for 2 hours. Don't make no difference to me.
We do have a meeting we got to jump to, but I just want to start out or finish out by just saying thank you all. I appreciate you guys taking your time listening to us and every single question that was asked, and going back and forth. Obviously, appreciate you, Ali, Coach V, and everybody that's really building this community up, Dre and everybody. And again, I put my number in the chat. Feel free to give me a call. Ali has his referral link. If you aren't already an affiliate, go ahead and use that. And again, you'll be getting a call from me. Any questions that you have, if I don't have the answer, Shelby's literally right behind me, so she's always got my back. I appreciate that.
You're welcome,
Will
and we
you
always
call
have your
me?
guys' back.
Yes.
I'm
So-
gonna call you today, Matt.
Okay, I am hopping
Just
into
give
a
'em
meeting
30
right
minutes,
now.
yeah.
Yeah, we have a
Just give
30-minute meeting
we
right
Give
now.
'em 30 minutes. We have, but we do appreciate you guys, and it's been a pleasure, Ali. It's always a pleasure to speak to you. Feel free to reach out to Matt at any time, and me. You have my direct contact too. You guys are wonderful, and this community, I think, building. Make sure you guys join our Facebook group for sure.
Yeah. Please
It's in the
do
chat.
that.
And then I want these questions. Let's not stop it here. Let's continue these conversations that we're having and all these messages in the chat through that group, okay? We appreciate you guys.
Appreciate everybody. Ali, take
All
care,
right.
brother.
Thanks a
We got
lot,
everybody
Bye,
guys.
else
We
guys.
as well.
appreciate you.
Take care, Ken, Coach
Bye,
B,
guys.
Aaliyah. Bye,
All right.
everybody.
Bye.
Bye, you guys.
Bye-bye, guys. Wow.
That was good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Give it to the group over here, guys. Like good. I mean, I got exactly what I wanted out of this group. We have a good group of people in here. I really, the people that I'm looking in here, except for I think Mike is the new one that he said in the chat that he's a new person in here. The group of people in here are the ones that I expected to be in here. And to have them be able to come and speak on the behalf of their company for us is amazing. You guys don't understand the power of what you guys have given us, not only as a company, but as a system that we're able to have massive speakers like that. That's not a regular person, guys. That's your account executive. That's the head of a department speaking to you. I want you to understand the power behind that of what you guys created. I did not create that. I created a link. I created a conversation. You created that ability to have somebody come into this group, and so I give everybody their flowers. You have created that ability for us to have conversations like that. You remember when I told you guys that they don't pick up the phone? They don't. They don't. We pick up the phone. We have done it as a thing where these guys pick up the phone and call us once a week. And that's a beautiful thing. For every single person in here, you don't understand how powerful that is for each of you to have somebody that is willing to go above and beyond for you. It's huge. Just utterly huge. And I'm so proud of every single person that showed up, for the hour that they were here, because they were only supposed to be here for 30 minutes. And they realized that this is not a small group. This is a big group. And this group is powerful. So I want everybody to understand that you are powerful in your own right. And there is a lot of people that are coming in over here. And Gigi, I'm glad that you were here. I know you're in the doctor, but I'm glad that you were here. You heard it directly from them. Like, I want you to get on the phone. Go find out what's going on, girl. Let's see if they can do it. Let put them to the test. Put them to the
Did you
test.
send the affiliate link to Matt
For what?
for our score machine?
No, I did not accept.
I'm gonna send it over to Trayvon. I told him, I said, you need to come over here in this community.
At the end of the day, I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I might fly out to California to go see them. So we'll see what happens. Because I want to get in the room. I want to shake hands. I've already met with the SVP of IdentityIQ. So we're trying to work a lot of things out in that point. And just to give everybody that idea, like, we're trying to work with them to get on a different level. IdentityIQ has been the one that's been receptive to us. Like I said to everybody in here, they're not afraid of us. A lot of people are afraid of us. And I'm starting to see that. If people don't view you as their enemy, they don't see you as competition. I am seen as competition, guys. Trey is seen as competition. They don't know it, but they see us as competition. They don't want to help us. So if they don't want to help us, that means we are more powerful than they are, and they know it.
Question,
know
Ali.
Go for it.
Yeah. You spoke about, with Shelby about talks about is it an annual report, or is this going to be always going to be on the report? What are the additional things that's going to be that will help us out in the long run when we're doing funding?
So not funding. This is more a credit repair report. So what happens is we have a funding report. Our current report is very good for funding, except it doesn't have one thing that we're looking at in the funding, and that's the date that the file updates on. So once we get that, I'm gonna get all my, hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna get all my questions together, and I'm gonna just try to get that meeting with Bruce. I just sent him a message. I'm hoping we can keep it's not, Gigi, it's not about it. We're gonna, if they provide me with something that nobody else is going to provide me, we're gonna move away from them. And that's the key. Like I said, nobody's getting on a meeting with me. Nobody wants to talk with me. Nobody wants to give me and like I said, I met with Bruce in person. He knows me. We met in Dallas. Like, he said, oh yeah, we'll talk in Atlanta. Never messaged me after that. At the end of the day, like I'm not. I don't beg people. I don't beg people. I don't beg people for partnerships. Like I just told you guys, they came to me. I said, "You guys want to do a meeting with us?" They're like, yeah, hell yeah. So you got to look at where we're going with certain people. Like I said, I've also been with them for 10 years. I used to run my credit repair through them. But back to Ken, the question that you asked is a very simple one. I sat down with the attorney, and the attorney said there's a couple of things that are missing from the credit report that my annual credit report has on it. If I can get that report from my free score now, not my free score, my score IQ, right, and have that pull in over there. Now we have a credit report that's for credit repair and a credit report that's for funding. So if you have
Okay.
a fund, so I can go in the software, and you guys have seen this, and I'll share my screen. Just bear with me 1 second. I'll share my screen so I can show it to you guys.
Nobody
Is
was doing it.
what happened?
Nobody's doing that right now.
What?
That has both like that. No.
We've been had both, guys. Where the heck you
I
guys?
know, but
We've
I'm
been
just
had
saying nobody's doing it but us.
we've been had both. So when we look at the report, and I always show my report, we have this over here. I'm going to focus on the funding report, which gets rid of certain data that we don't need for funding. And then the credit repair report, which expands the data to what it is. So now I'm going to focus on the 18 lines from Metro 2 and a couple of things that were asked for me. And if we can focus on those lines, now we can start to see what the file truly needs. And by understanding what the file actually truly needs and what we need, that if we need to push it over to the attorney, that changes the complete different game, because that's what people are asking me. I'm going to call Kevin out. I call Kevin out every class because Kevin's just doing something different than everybody else. Kevin's post last night hit me hard. Kevin's post last night, because I was the only one that responded in the time that I did, because when I read it, I saw it, and people are not going to look at posts the way that I look at posts. Kevin's post asked if I got to do a deep dive on every report, because that's what the industry is telling me. Right? How do I do a deep dive on every report? Realistically, as a business, we can't do a deep dive on every single report because there's not data on every single report that's given properly. Guess what, guys? You heard it from them. That's why I asked them. And Kevin, I saw you, is why I asked that question to them directly, because if we can get the proper data on the back end, right, on the post that he said, if I can get if I can get the proper data right here every single time, now we don't need annual credit report. We're pulling direct Experian report, which that's something that we can get from them and now underwrite the file and go through the file directly. And that's how we set ourselves apart of everybody in the industry. But you can't set yourself apart of everybody in the industry if you don't have the proper information. And if we're sitting here, we're having conversations, and look, again, I'm not going to say this, Gigi, I'm not going after you, but if we're not getting on the phone with a client, a company, to be able to work with, they're not going to help us get the proper information. But we have a person like Kevin who can come in and say, okay, well, I'm not getting the proper report because we're not underwriting the system correctly. Well, like now I can go in and underwrite the system correctly. I can break this down where Kevin is looking at this in 30 seconds to be able to write a credit repair letter to go out, fix the credit, and in 28 seconds go over here and put him through funding. That's the whole point, ladies and gentlemen. Our job is not credit repair. Credit repair for this software is free. Credit repair for this software is free. Why is it free? Because I'm not here to sell you credit repair. I'm here to sell you one thing. What is that? Money. My Instagram handle, my Facebook handle, every handle that I have, Mr. I Sell Money. Because literally that's what we sell. We sell the ability for you to go get money. We sell institutional matching for you to go out, institutionally match the client, and go from there. I'm turning everybody down from credit repair industry now. We're no longer doing credit repair. We're no longer doing credit repair. We're doing institutional preparation. Credit repair is a part of the process for institutional preparation. We don't ever say we do credit repair. Why? Because we're no longer doing credit repair. Do you know how much money you can charge a month client for to fix their credit on the software now? Well, let's break it down. Let's break the numbers down, right? Let's break it down real quick for everybody that's in here. Okay? Because everybody wants to know, how much money can I charge a client to do credit repair? Well, the software on the Elite package costs $297. If the software on the Elite package costs $297, okay? Costs $297. And I come over here and I have to generate a letter. Well, I'm going to generate a letter right now. How much did this letter cost me to generate, guys? I just generated a basic letter. How much did that letter cost me to generate? Come on, somebody. That's not a hard question. It is a trick question.
Cost you to do the generate it, but it's
how
the
much did
printing
it
that's gonna cost you.
no, forget about it. How much did it cost me to generate?
Nothing.
Thank
Cost
you.
$0.
$0. It cost me no money to generate that letter because I'm paying $297 for a funding program. I'm not paying $297 for a credit repair program. It comes free. It's free. Ken, it costs you to print money in any software. Zero, Panama. There you go. You got to pay for printing in any software. It's still an added cost.
That's right.
But what do we have here? We have the high ticket item at the end of the day with the system. The system is a high ticket item. Why? Because I can come in and close a $10,000 deal when credit repair is finished. And you know what Hamed and I are adding? You ready for this one? I'm going to drop a gem for all you guys. It's going to take a few weeks. Ready? I'm going to add the ability for you to put your own damn letters in the software too.
Ooh.
Okay? Yeah, I see Kevin. He looking down and smirking right now. He like, this motherfucker. He goes, he's going to make it hard for people to move on. Yes. Yes. I see him smirking. Because you want to know something? I saw there's one person I believe is a competitor. There's only one person that I believe that has been watching me, and I see him watching me. I see him watching me and watch what we're doing. There's only one person I know right now that is watching me truly, and Kevin and I were both in this meeting 2 nights ago. And guess what he did? Guess what he beat me to? He beat me to Mo. He beat me to Mo. You were in that meeting, Kevin. You remember with who?
Yeah, pretty much.
He beat me to Mo. He beat me to the automated credit repair system. He beat me to Mo. But you know what he still doesn't fucking have? What doesn't he have, guys? Because he beat everybody in the industry that's doing what? Credit repair.
Credit repair.
He beat everybody in the industry that does credit repair. What didn't he beat me to? What has nobody beat me to yet? And they got all this money in the fucking world. What'd you say, V?
The funding software.
Bingo. Nobody's beat me to a fucking funding software. I'm still the first.
Yeah, this software is crazy.
None.
The funding portion of this software is absolutely out of this fucking world.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You guys know what everybody had to do prior to this software? Shit.
Yeah.
This software makes the processing your clients or seeing a profile as fundable super seamless. Seamless.
Yeah.
And the data points have been pushed up to ensure that the report is fundable.
My free
So y'all on these calls need to be sending out your links and stop gatekeeping and sharing your links with other communities, other individuals, so they can get on board too.
Mm-hmm. I got a question, Ali, on a couple of things. When you go back to where you're fundable and the cards show up.
Okay.
Okay, so that number right there, American Express on the very top, is that just a placeholder number? So when you hit apply, is that what they get?
So this is what I applied for with this card. I put a fake number over here. Every number.
Okay, I just wanted to be clear on that.
See how this one doesn't have a number? Because this one we never applied. I always apply for the first one. So what happens
Okay.
is this one has been applied and approved for $37,300.
Oh, that's right. I see the approved at the bottom.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I just wanted to make
That's
sure.
what that is. And then this one was applied for 30,000, and the funding progress goes up, and all that stuff. So that's what that is. Just to show you guys how to track all the data. Hamed and I are going to be working on the invoicing system. We're bringing the invoicing system up because TSM Elite is a whole different platform. It's a business platform. So TSM Pro we
Okay.
couldn't have it in. TSM Elite is going to be built on a whole different apparatus with everything that we're doing in it. We're going to give you guys a business in a box, like I said. All this stuff is
One more question. One more
Yeah,
question.
Go for it.
Okay. Then you hit apply. I know everybody's going to be different, but if they don't have any blocks and everything is cool and you hit apply and they're fundable,
Mm-hmm.
is it instant? They just tell you off the bat, bingo,
No,
you're.
you gotta go over here and click apply. We're not so.
Well, that's what I'm saying. When you
yeah,
go there,
yeah, when you go over here and you start applying, you got to apply for everything the normal way that you would go through. Here's the one thing that people don't understand, and this is why they fear us. Okay, this is why they fear us. They thought that I took away the ability for somebody to be a funder. I did not take the ability away for somebody to be a funder. What I did was I gave you the ability to come over here, but you still have to know data points. You still have to know how to fill out the application. But here's the thing. If I tell you how to fill out the application and you do it the way that everybody does it, guess what you're doing? You're committing bank fraud.
Ooh.
Do you want me to say the truth? I don't hide anything. I tell everybody the way it's supposed to be. You're committing bank fraud.
that's right. Yep.
Because what do they tell you? They tell you, for example, where's the number? Gross annual sales. This is a business card, right? Okay, yeah, this is a business card. Okay, gross annual sales. That doesn't say stated in annual sales. It says gross annual sales. Well, you know what somebody's gonna do? Well, you can put stated annual sales, what you think you make. That doesn't say stated annual fucking sales. It says gross annual sales. It says put your actual fucking number there. But somebody's gonna put something that doesn't exist there.
Mhm.
And what is that considered? Bank fraud. I give the truth the way it is. I'm not afraid to hide what it is because here's the God's honest truth. The person that's doing it for you, they know something that you don't know. Okay? They know something that you don't know. I'm not going to say that they know something better or worse than you. I'm just going to say they know what to put here. I have a business partner of mine, old business partner of mine, that if somebody in this industry right now gets you $10,000 on the card, he can get you $50,000 on the same card.
Ooh.
He
Mhm.
can 5x anything that anybody is doing because he knows the game. You know what he knows different than everybody else? He picks up the phone and calls the underwriter directly. He doesn't call
Dang.
the business relationship manager. He doesn't call any of that. He picks up the phone. He calls the underwriter to the bank that he uses. So if he puts you at Truist, which used to be Regions, if he puts you at Truist, he's got 3 people that works inside of Truist. Okay? Well, give me your underwriter. He said, yeah, fucking fat chance in hell I'll give you my underwriter. Pay me $10 million. He said that to I was on the phone. He said that to somebody. I was like, you said what? He goes, $10 million. He goes, you pay me. Oh, fat chance, I'm not gonna pay you. He goes, look, I don't need to mentor anybody, is what he said to you. He goes, I'm not looking to mentor anybody. He goes, this is what I do for a living. Why would I give you my sauce?
You got a point.
Why would I give you how to do this? And this leads me to the true example of what I said last week and what I talk about all the time. These people giving everything away, they're not mentors, they're coaches. They need to stay relevant. They need to stay relevant. So they keep giving you information, even if it's wrong. Why would I tell you to put the fucking gross annual sales over there? They'll tell you that's stated. It's not stated, it says gross. It says gross. It's not stated. Please tell me if that says stated. Anybody put it in the chat. Tell me if that says stated.
No.
Why? Because, guys, when we say to all this stuff, when we go over, there's somebody that outside that's working harder than you. My team didn't realize When I said I was retired, they didn't understand what I meant by I was retired. Why I left this industry. Ask Coach V. When she saw I did one meeting with one person, she was like, "Oh shit, you that motherfucker." V, am I lying or am I wrong? You can come off mute and say it your damn self.
No, yeah, you're right. It's blown.
I did one meeting. And it's not because I like to gloat. It's not because of anything. It's because, guys, when I was studying to be just like you, I studied every facet of every business and everything that I did. That's why I became an architect. I realized being an architect of a business is a lot easier than being the person inside doing the business work. I would rather architect you to be more successful than anything, and give you the tools to grow than teach you the wrong things. I'm a coach. Ken calls me once a week. Aaliyah calls me. This week she called me 3 times. I only answered once because I was busy. But Aaliyah, you guys call me. You reach out to me. I answer the phone. I answer the phone for every single one of you that calls me that has my number. I've given my personal number away to you guys to give me a call. I had a meeting with somebody yesterday that I met off. He had 195 clients for credit repair. I had to sit down with him and he's like, let's go. He goes, but I want to get funding first before I could do anything. Well, get the score machine, get my score IQ before I can even go further with you guys. Because you have to bring them to a table where they understand what's going on. A breakdown, we have 30 people in this room right now. Why do we have 31 people in this room right now? Why? We have 31 people in this room right now because I built such a level of an industry that people trust me. Also, there's another person in this room that I don't give enough credit to, Dre. Dre's built himself up. Dre, I want to tell you something. Another 6 months from now, there'll be 500 people in this room. You know why? That motherfucker right there is back on TikTok, which means he's doing his damn thing on TikTok. When he was at his prime, he was doing 30 people a day getting him into the community. At 30 people a day getting him into the community, I want everybody to understand this. At 30 people a day, we were going crazy, which means the data that we give out, the information that we give out, we're just absolutely going nuts. Okay? Like, when we do that, we want you guys to succeed. Mike, great. I'm glad that Dre brought you here. That's the whole point. That's why I give him his flowers. He's also my business partner. He's not a random person to me. He's He's my business partner. When he flies into New York, motherfucker stay in my house with me. He don't stay in a hotel. That's how much I trust him. And on top of that, he's like a brother to me. So when I give everybody their flowers, I give the right people their flowers. I don't give the wrong people their flowers. I give the people who stand next to me, the ones that have watched me go through this is up. Okay? We're only going up. We're only going to the next level from here. We're only going to get to the top from here. And I'm going to watch each and every single one of you grow from here. Because why? I told every single person in here, I want private equity. How the hell do we do private equity if we don't have people growing with us?
Community.
Yeah. Ray, Matt Rosner just texted me. He said,
I got it.
Beautiful. Thank you. There's another one. There's my right hand. Literally my right hand right there. I got it. Done. People that you surround yourself around are going to be the ones that actually make you wealthy. The ones that will make you rich. Yeah, I built this great ass software, but if I don't have people outside like you guys that are going out, utilizing it, do it. Ken Buckner. Ken, we've been together for 3 years. I was thinking about it today. We've been together for 3 years. When this software went live, even as shitty as it was when it went live, you paid for a year up front.
I certainly did. Yep.
Pay for a year. Yeah, I know this is gonna be great. I'm just gonna pay for it. I was flabbergasted in that sense. I talked to every single person in here. I know you guys. I know your faces. I know who you are. I always tell people, come off camera. Let me see you. Let me see who I'm working with, because it doesn't matter where you are today. Because in 10 months, a year from now, you're going to be in a different position. You're going to be in a different position because why? We're going to set you up. I want every single person in here to learn something. Learn how to market. Learn how to get a client. Let me worry about building the software to get the job done. You learn how to go get it. You learn how to bring them through the door. I will build something fucking phenomenal for you to make sure that they never leave you. That's the key. That's the freaking key. People that understand and truly believe that, you guys are going to be the ones that succeed beyond recognition. I know that for a fact. I'm waiting for the bills for the server to come. I'm waiting for the bills for the server to come, but I'm looking forward to them. Because when the bills for the server
I bet
come,
you that number is going to be high as hell.
I'm waiting for I'm waiting for
Recording stopped.
the day that we pass. I'm waiting for the day that we pass 30,000. The day that we pass $30,000 in server fees is going to be the day I shit myself. The day I shit myself, because it's going to be a really good day.
Yeah.
But for everybody in here, like, just to give you guys that opportunity, all this stuff, like, okay, this is something, Mr. Kevin, this is something our big dog didn't have. Did you see this? The AI piece over here? He didn't have that.
Nah, he ain't got it, but you know him, man.
He's
You
gonna
know
come-
him.
He's gonna, but he's gonna see it because he's been watching, and he's been watching me talk because he thinks I see it on the thing. That's why I don't post on Instagram, Facebook, and things like that. You guys don't understand, because I know who's watching me. I know who knows I'm retired, quote unquote, and they're watching what I'm doing.
Move your mouse all the way over to the right.
Where you want me?
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Right there. How did I get that?
So you can't get that because
I know.
No. There could be a way to it. Ahmed and I are looking at. So I'll explain to you guys how this works. So right now, we're using ChatGPT for Carmela right now. We're gonna move over to Claude in a little bit. What happened is every time it pulls into JSON, right? So that you have to read the JSON first. The JSON is your credit report. When it reads the JSON, right? That whole thing can range from $1 to $2 just on the read of the JSON. So again, I own the company. I'm not running this every single day. I run this when I show you guys, but I don't run this every single day. So imagine every $1 to $2 that comes in on just one JSON report. And then you have to pay for each text account that comes in for that. So every time that I text, it's got to read, it's got to go back, read the JSON, put a thing out. So we were, Matt and I, Ahmed and I were looking at where we want to price this so that, one, we're not out of pocket, but two, we're not making money.
Hey, how about this? Hey, Hamad, what about
not
just
here.
like
That's
N8N?
That's his sister.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, but anyway, check this out. Why don't y'all hold the data somewhere first and only pull what needs to be pulled in here before it pulls the credits?
So what happens is when you come in at Carmela, and Carmela, as soon as I select this, it loads my JSON up. Right now, I put my whole copy and paste the whole JSON into the report. So now what I do is I come back in here and then I give my prompt what I want it to do. So, hey, just read the report and let me know what I can do to fix the negative items on the report. All right. So if I come in, now it just hit the JSON, it put in quotations, read the report, tell me what I could do to fix the negatives. Now it spits it out. Okay. So since you don't have negative items on report, there's nothing to fix. So that's how you know it's for real. It actually read the report, goes from there, and then goes with that. And that's the key of what we have. It has to do that. It's still fast, but the language itself costs money. Every time I do this, I have to pay. So that's why you don't see me you don't see me hammering it every class, because of that reason. I'm not hammering it every class because we don't want to We don't want to do that because we're trying to gauge how much it costs. And we had one report cost us $5 to just run it. So now I have to view all of that and give it to you guys. That's why we haven't launched it yet, because you have to pay for the credits. But how do we get to unlimited? Maybe there's a way where we can go and see your utilization and we can go from there. But this is the one thing we're not going to make money on. This is the one product.
No, you don't. I mean, it's not that important because you could actually probably pull that and put it somewhere else and get the same results.
Yes.
If you really needed to.
But what's going to happen is you're paying that company too, where, you know, what happens is people don't like jumping screens. So here's the thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Where over here, I just hit the button, I select my client, everything's here. That's why we built it. The crazy one is this one. This one is going to be the one that we keep hitting errors all day long, and it's the problem. Is this one? This is the fucking one right here that I want. The way that I built this, guys, the way that we envisioned it, if it works, it is going to blow your fucking mind. It is just going to blow your mind. And that is what we're working on right now, is finishing this one. When we finish this one, it is going to be, we have a 30 and 50 mile radius that we're going to work on. It's going to pull your zip code, and it's going to give you the circle of the 30, 50 mile radius of every bank in that 30 to 50 mile radius that you you can drive to. I'm not playing games. We've already built it. Like, we've already tested it. It works, but it doesn't work inside the software.
Okay. So that means you can go and build relationships 50-mile radius.
Bingo.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah. Oh, one more question. Speaking of AI, when you go and run the credit repair, and you have do it yourself, or you have the AI can do it for you.
All right. So
how does that pick which ones? How does that pick?
So for
does
me,
it pick based off of what?
It shouldn't work at all for me, because what it's supposed to do is it's not supposed to attack personal information and inquiries, because we're going on Dre's basis of what he taught and what he's teaching everybody in credit repair. He's teaching everybody, don't attack anything with personal information and inquiries, because we could do that.
Because you get,
So let's do whatever is naturally negative on the credit report and focus on that. So we're still working the tweaks out over here, but that's exactly how it's going to do. So it's going to be able to pick up the phone. You're going to be able to do whatever you can do on the phone, get that done, do that from there, and not have to worry about anything going forward. That's it. So it'll just hammer the negative items. But I'm waiting for Dre to come in. I don't know if Dre's hearing us. I'm waiting for Dre to come in. When Dre comes in, he's
probably prepping for their thing tonight, so he may be kind of working double shift.
When Dre comes into back to Connecticut, him and I will work on this piece over here, where we'll get that done. I got 2 more projects that I'm fixing and finishing, and we're gonna have crazy. I got a poll to put in here for everybody, because we're gonna seem to see who wants to see Google reviews inside the software.
Me.
Yeah, me.
Most definitely.
So, with Carmilla, are we gonna also be doing this the cis and deceased in that one as well?
You can do assistant, whatever that fucking word is right now, because my brain ain't
We
working.
just call it C and D.
Yeah, we're gonna be cis and deceased. When we finish this, it'll actually be in the CRM.
Okay.
So when you come over here, all that stuff is going to be over here, because this is where you're going to work the system. Okay. So when I'm working the system, this is where I'm going to have all that information over here. So I'll have my system deceased. Oh shit. Wow. You guys want something right now? I'll give you something again. Yo, bro, you just came in. Put yourself on, turn the camera on and turn it off. Turn the camera on. I wanted to introduce you to everybody.
Right now is not a good time, but hey.
Oh, come on. You better not be on the toilet. But all right.
No. Right now is not a good time.
All right.
Definitely not on the toilet. But hey, everybody.
I don't know if you guys know who that is. If you guys don't know who that is, I'm about to introduce you to one of the most besides Dre and me, the second most, I would say the second and third most important person inside of this company. That is the head of marketing right there. And that is somebody that we're going to bring to the table next month for you guys to sit down and have a conversation with. His name is Nicholas Minter. I've known Nicholas Minter for 2 years, and he also is very big in the industry as well. I'll let Nick do his old stuff, but that's just a little tease towards you guys on who's going to be speaking one day. A lot of people came on board. A lot of people on the back end that you guys just don't realize that we have. And we're just starting to put all the pieces together. So, yeah, I'm going to put that cease and desist letter over here. And he, when we have that, we're going to start doing a lot of things over here. Like, I'm also going to put an anti-stall letter over here. I'm going to put an in-between letter called an anti-stall letter to send it out to the Bureau and hold the Bureau accountable. So you can actually put it to, whatchamacallit, you can actually send it to CFPB.
Okay.
So there's
Love it. That's good stuff. Good stuff.
It's just,
man, you're making it so easy. I mean, it literally would, you can actually do a whole analysis, credit repair, like in
Build the
seconds.
ultimate
Like
business.
seriously, like you can't get any easier than that.
And that's, remember, we're always going to be a funding software. So a lot of people ask me what are we? And I was like, we're a funding software. We'll always be a funding software. We're always going to be a software for you to do funding inside, but we're going to go into that different pause over here where we do that. And we're going to have different things. I see a lot of people that are falling off inside of the system, and I look at it and I'm like, you never really even gave it a chance. And the people that are giving it a chance are finally making money with it. They're finally making money with it. And the people that are making money with it, it's going to go crazy. Just to let everybody know, the letters that we've sent out, we've had a deletion in the first month of rounds. We've had a deletion and no stall letters come back.
Yay.
No stall letters.
Yeah, I'm waiting for, actually, I should start seeing the difference.
All right.
July 1st when the next round comes.
So I want everybody to do this. Okay. I want everybody to get in the habit of doing this. I'm going to drop a gem for you, and then I'm ending class because my wife just messaged me, said, where the fuck are you? So, so I'm going to teach you guys. Here's a gem for tonight. Ready? My favorite gem I'm about to give everybody. When you guys onboard a new credit repair client, I want you to do this. I want you to onboard said client, and I want you to create an email address for them. So I want everybody to understand this. I want you to come in. I want you to onboard a client. I want you to create an email address. So for example, I'm going to use Noah because he's the first one that comes up on my screen right now. Okay. So I'm going to use Noah, and I'm going to say, okay, Noah, you're my first client. So here we go. Noah, Mr. Reynolds. So I'm going to create Noah Reynolds or NR and then some numbers behind, whatever. I don't care what it is. I'm just going to come up with a repeatable process that I could do every single time with every client that I'm working on. So for example, with this one, I would do Noah, and then I would do Noah Ray, right? And then I put some numbers. Okay. And whatever the numbers that I want to be, I could put in. For example, I could use the ID number underneath the software over here, 2148. So I'm going to put Noah Ray 2148. So now I have a number, and I have everything to go on the basis of that. So now I have that number. When I create that email address, I'm going to make that client go into Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. If they don't already have those accounts, I'm going to make them open those accounts under that email address. Ooh. Why?
Because we don't have to ask them no more.
Bingo! I could do two-factor authentication in the email address that they get, that we've created and made, we have access to. But also, in this software, when we write a letter, okay, because TransUnion wants this, okay? When we write a letter over here at the top of our software, I'm just going to click over here, just do this real quick. I'm going to do a basic letter, okay? At the basic letter, let it go.
That cuts out a lot of work.
Now,
It
watch what I have over here. I have the email address and I have the phone number associated with the client. Now, watch. That email address is attached to the email address we just created and put on Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian. So now, guess what, guys? When they send out the letter that comes in via the email address, guess who gets it? Not the client.
do.
I get it in an inbox that has 0
We do.
in
So
it.
we get to see it before it.
Bingo,
Ooh.
which means I can do my credit repair faster and move the system quicker.
So are you gonna end up putting that in the software as well for us to if you can,
What am I?
or we could just go in the system and do it like that without leaving and going to Google, if that's a possibility?
No, I'm not gonna do that because that's an SMTP
Yeah, that's
server.
gonna be. You're not in compliance if you do that.
I don't want to do too much. I don't want to do too much, but yes, I will ask Hamed, but they're probably gonna IP flag the server, and if they IP flag the server,
You don't want that. You don't want that.
I don't want to destroy any credibility with us. But
Right.
to give you that idea, if we do that, you're just gonna have that email address open, and what I'm gonna do over here under the CRM is I'm gonna give you something that I've been working on, and that's it's gonna say, you see how it's got Equifax, all these other ones? It's gonna say bureau data. It's gonna give you username, password, then the email that's attached to it, and then the email and the address attached to it, so you can keep on there with the password and all that shit on how to get in and out of it, because that's the key. So now when I get that data in that email address, I'm not waiting for the client. Our job is not to wait for the client, it's to attack. So if we can attack, we're gonna get shit removed.
And you're right, because I thinking about it, you're right. A lot of times when you're trying to get information from them, they slow at getting it back to you, and then
Very
wasting
slow.
time. Yep, you know the deal. Yep.
You're killing the game. Stop thinking. No, I will never stop thinking. The day I stop thinking is the day I'm dead.
I'm gonna tell y'all something. Every time I call Ali, I have something on my brain, and he's like, "I'm already working on it." I'm like, "Okay." So
Oh, he
here.
does do that.
We already here.
The only one he didn't do when I came up with the idea with about having the 7-day refresh. That's the only. He was like, "Damn, that's a good one." He said, "I'm on it."
But I'm only as good as I am good. I want everybody on this. I'm only as good as I am good. I'm only good at what I do. I don't know what you don't need. If you don't come to me and tell me what you need. See, Ken abuses the shit out of me. You know why Ken abuses the shit out of me? Because he's like, I don't got to pay him. I don't got to do anything with him. All I know is if I tell him to do something, he's going to fucking do it. You know why? Because Ken already put his fucking money where his mouth is.
Mm-hmm.
And when you put your money, Fasal, I saw you had your hand raised. Give me 1 second, I'll get with you. Okay? He already put his money where his mouth is. So if you put your money where your mouth is, why wouldn't I put my money where my mouth is? I built all this shit for you guys. I told you, I'm retired. You know how many people call me and say, do you still do credit repair? I say, no.
No.
No. And if you want me to do credit repair, minimum 10K. Minimum. You know that people are willing to write a check for it right now. And I still deny it because I don't want it. I don't want it. My job is to focus on one thing and one thing only. Is that making a fucking bomb-ass software for you guys so you guys can go out and execute. And execute. Because the more you execute, the more money you make, the more we grow. Because then you guys what are you guys going to do? You guys are going to go out, you're going to get mentees, you're going to start teaching, you're going to become coaches, you're going to start teaching people. You can guess whose software you're going to start getting them to. Hey, I'm right here because I built it for you. Thank you, Christian, right there. I saw the hands because that's the thing. So if I don't, again, that's the long play. You see the long play? I got 30 people in the fucking room right now. If I have 30 people with 100 people that they refer, guess what? 30 out of 100 It's 30,000 people that pay me every month.
Mhm.
So my investment is in you. That's my investment, every single one of you. Now you know the long play. Now you understand how I play 4D chess. And I'm playing on such a different level versus everybody else. So I ain't going to stop thinking because I want you to win. I really want you to win because my success is deep rooted in your success. Fasal, what's up? Talk to me.
Yes, sir. I was asking that when I add a new client, okay, I want to add, for example, I had a client who had some auto loan problem with that. Okay, he got a letter. So how I can attach such kind of letter inside the score machine so I can send it out?
Right there.
Is at the bottom.
Right here. Other documents.
Where you attach the additional items there.
Yeah. Other documents. Identifying documents. You have your ones on the top. Other documents are right here. If it doesn't work, let Ray know. Ray will make sure that they get it fixed immediately. Also, if I remember correctly, if you go inside the software and you generate a letter, let's just do this. If I also remember correctly, oh no, you can't do it. Okay. I thought there was a spot to add other documents. I'll have them add it. I'll have them added over here so you can see it as well. I'll add another.
Yeah.
Oh, I know another thing too. Turn on. Look at view document. You hit that right there. Go back to the hit view document.
Okay.
I talked to Ray. He said he was going to work on it. Oh, wait a minute. How come yours comes up full? Like mine doesn't come up full. It depends on the size of
your size of your screen.
Okay.
Because what happens is, just to give you this, guys. Hold on. Let me see. I think it's F12. Okay. When I do this, I can change the thing over here to show the different types of phones and responses that I have. And
okay. So that answers my. Okay,
like,
I got
for
it.
example, say I'm doing it on an iPhone 14. Like I could see exactly what's on the screen, right? So when I receive view document, you see how it does it. Like the certain things that come up, it'll change it all over to what it is. So that's the thing. So I could change this. Go back to Nest Hub Max, right? So I could change it over there and do whatever it is from there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, now that's what I'm talking about. Okay,
So-
good. Thanks. I'm glad you did. Because sometimes I'm scared to send it off because it's clipped. And I was like, well, I said I know it's there because
No. Our
obviously it's
software
there.
is the only software. I built this purposely. Our software is the only software that when you actually generate the document, it generates the full page of the document. I did that purposefully because we were getting document returns because they couldn't read the fucking documents. So I'm not going to say this because I don't want you guys getting into bad habits. But if a client sends a screenshot of their document, it's okay because it's going to read it. It's going to be able to read it regardless. But I don't want you getting into bad fucking habits. Don't get into bad fucking habits from the top, from the beginning. So I want you guys to get into good habits from the beginning and getting the documents properly. So.
I reject stuff. Like, no, I don't want that. Resend it.
And look at this. The way that we built this out, just to give you guys that too, is here. Look at when you're doing everything is color coordinated, the personal information matches with the personal information box or the government ID box. Okay. Residential information matches with the proof of address, and the work information matches with the social security. Everything matches. So it's color coordinated. So you can't say, well, I didn't know what went in which box. No, you know what goes in each box because you just got to match them. That's all you got to do.
You know what I do? When I generate the letters, I go back and I look at that block up on the top of the generated letters. And if it's missing something, I say, nope, got to go back and make the corrections. Then I generate another thing of letters and then I send it off.
So think about this, guys. Because of the way that the software does, I give you the opportunity to do it 8,000 times and you don't have to pay extra. You don't have to pay extra for it.
And because I got tired of Ray calling me saying, nope, that's not right. Nope, I'm not doing it.
Yes,
I was like, okay, now I have to go ahead and I have to, I just do it the right way. I view everything first before I send it off.
Yes, Fasal, what's up?
Yes, sir. Sir, can I add multiple documents like in the PDF form inside there?
No, we told you no. We told you no. You got to do individual document. Yeah, no. They're having an issue with it, so you got to add up individual one by one.
Like in the PG, not in PG, in
Other documents.
like in a picture,
Yes,
form, right?
PNG. Yes.
PNG.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Yeah, in PNG.
Oh, I got an idea, Ali.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm fucked. Go for it.
Oh, I'm wondering, cause I use JotForm, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I get all my documents from my clients through JotForm. I wonder if there was a way for you to get JotForm, and when we connect our JotForm to the software, it just uploads everything from our client.
Why the fuck are we going to create JotForm when we're going to create
Or we could create our own.
We're going to create the landing page for you that'll have the JotForm in, so you can stop paying other fucking brands for our shit.
Cool.
I pay $139 a month for JotForm for the printing company. Okay. I pay them $139 a month for JotForm. You know what? I asked JotForm to become a affiliate of them, right? Nobody called. Nobody sent me a text. Nobody even give me a thing. But they every single month, and they just did it today, they take $139 for me. No questions asked, no nothing.
They didn't give you. I'm a partner over there.
I'm not a partner. Okay. They didn't call me, nothing. Okay. Me and Dre went to go sign up because we had JotForms coming in before we did. So then I told Hamed, I said, you know what? I'm sick of all these motherfuckers. I'm sick of every single one of them. They don't pick up the phone. They don't call. They don't do nothing. So you want to know what? Fuck them. I don't need them. I'll make it my own. I'll make it my damn self.
Okay.
Less money you got to spend, because you know what? The price is still going to cost you, Aaliyah. You pay $197 or $147, whatever number you're paying, because when you locked in, it's going to cost you $147 regardless.
Yep.
Oh, I'm going to tell you guys what's coming. You ready for this one? Because fuck GHL too. No, I'm joking about that one, but you ready for this one?
We're almost there, though.
We're going to make a trigger system. Yeah, Ray just goes, man.
Whoa.
Hold on. So we're going to make a trigger system. So in your credit repair thing, you're going to be able to trigger. Mo is going to be the trigger. You're going to be able to customize Mo however you want to Mo.
Ooh.
So we're going to make a trigger system just like GHL. That's why I said I was fucking with Ray. I had to fuck with Ray a little bit. So we'll be able to trigger certain things inside of the system. And when you trigger it and send it out, that'll do that. So for example, if you want, you'll be able to come over here. There'll be a trigger system in here. You can create all the automations for John and how you want John's system to work. You can click it as checkbox, or you can build it out. Few months down the line, but that's something we're talking about right now. We're drawing that out and we're building all of that out. So if you don't have it, haven't had our system, it's time to get it. Oh, how are you?
You only had to tell
Smells
me
like
to get
smoke?
it once.
That's great. I didn't smoke. Give me, baby. Give me my baby, because I know everybody wants to see her. Come here. Oh, Bubba, where you going? Yo, my girl just said deuces. She ran around the other way. Where you going? You want daddy's microphone? Oh, baby. No, don't touch the Purell. That's bad for you. Come over here, princess. Come over here. Come to daddy. Come.
So she's getting to that age now where you got to chase her around now.
Oh my God, my wife. So I'm always working. My wife does all the chasing. Come to daddy. Come to daddy, crazy. Oh my God, she does the cutest thing. When she about to go fast, she tucks her arms in and then she starts going like this. Oh my God, I can't stop laughing. I look at her, I'm like, what the hell just happened? So
like she's driving a racing car.
Who, the baby? Oh yeah. Come here.
Sounds like she's getting ready for the Olympics.
Mm-hmm.
She fast.
I know what I wanted to ask you before you get off. Don't we have a folder where all the score machine images and stuff that we can use for ads? Don't we have that somewhere? I could have swore I saw that somewhere.
So that's not a me question, because
That's a Ray
Bingo.
question.
That's always
Ray, where is that? I know there's a folder because I remember seeing it. I saw it somewhere and I can't find it anymore.
What you need?
What you need?
All the different things with the score machine, the background behind you, those kind of things. If we
the
can
brand
use,
kit.
if we're
So
doing
you
stuff.
want the brand kit?
Yeah, the brand kit. Yes.
I don't have it, so I have to create this.
Which just put it in schools. School. Just put it in there. So
Ray, you fucking slacking, bro. You slacking. You didn't create a branding kit?
yeah, that way, because when people just buy, you just want to use it or put it in an email. It's nice with your link, with your affiliate link.
Okay.
Ray, you gotta call me. Yes. Conversation.
I got you.
Ray's having internet issues today, so don't think he's gonna get with too many people.
It's killing.
Same on your side?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I have issues. Okay.
Yeah.
The whole country's having issues.
Yeah, because of the festival.
But everything else, that's it. That's it. Are there any questions you guys want me to answer before I get off? Before I hand it to Coach V, because Coach V is going to do an overview of the class. But I'm going to, any questions before I get off. And I appreciate every single one of you that stayed throughout all the meetings and, whatever you guys done today. I do appreciate every single one of you, but you guys have floor. I will definitely answer 2 or 3 questions, and then I'm out of here. I am out of here. I'm gonna go spend some time with my wife and my daughter.
Yeah. Hey, Coach B, I'd stay with you, but I gotta get off because I'm gonna jump on Dre's thing later on tonight. Well, it starts at 6 for the question and answers. Then they're gonna go to probably 7 and 9. So I'm gonna take a break, get some dinner, spend some time with my
And I
child.
will see you later, Ken, because I'm over there too. Yeah.
I know you are.
Yeah, no
I've been
problem. We
hearing
don't
you.
even have to stay. We've been on long enough, I would say, with Batty.
Well, we got people that want to see the software. Yeah, we got people that want to see the software.
Yeah.
So we gotta do the software.
Y'all know Coach V.
I had
Coach
three.
was like, "Oh man,
I
I
had
have
3
a
signups
freebie
today.
tonight."
I got 3 signups
Y'all know
today.
Coach V. She be like, "We already did that. Let's go. Get off."
I have a question, but it's not a. Where's Bucky? Bucky Mahmoud is the guy that you definitely have to go for. He signed. He's a personal friend and a client that I want him to go through training. You can fucking call him out, V, and sit down and make sure that his ass understands. But we go from there. I have a question. It's not about the software. It's about personal credit. Okay, Christian, go for it. Come here. I got you. Call my little rascal. Hi, everybody. I call my little rascal. Hi, little rascal. Hi, baby. Is it normal that they don't want to be with their dad? When they go screaming, "Daddy, daddy, daddy," and then 5 minutes later, I go to them, and then they're like, "Yeah, deuces, I got your attention now."
Yeah.
It's normal? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's normal.
Okay. Oh, Bobo. There's mom.
And then when they get older, then they want to
And
be
then
nothing but
terrible
you.
twos last for about 4 years.
Terrible twos last for about 4 years, honey.
Yes.
My wife goes,
No, you have the terrible twos and the trying threes.
Yes.
You want to go to mama?
They last for about 4 years.
I love you. I love you.
You try not to kill them and they're trying to survive.
Oh, okay. All right. So, mommy, you can do that. All right. So, I have a sidebar question. My credit's in good standings. Other than needing credit mix, I have high utilization. But other than that, I need to optimize and build my credit. Instead of opening up multiple new cards, where should I start? Christian, go to. This is something that we've been trying and I'm working with as well. Ray, do me a favor. Go to SoFi. Drop the link for SoFi. I've been watching all these people do the debt consolidation loan through SoFi. I'm even trying it. Okay. 1 second. Down. Go to mama.
And without good credit?
They had okay credit. He said he's got he said he's got good he's got good credit. Sidebar, I have credit is in good standings. Other than that, you do the debt consolidation. Try that. Ray, put the link inside over there because we do. I want to see if they do pay out on the loans. Because if that's the case, then we're gonna learn how to spam that link out to everybody. Get get your utilization down. It's gonna take it from revolving to installment. So now if it takes you to the revolving to installment, you can work on building your credit up. Now people put rental karma in, they put a bunch of different stuff. So I'm going to tell you like this. Okay? I'm working on two things right now. Miss Allen's here. Miss Allen gave me a guy. I messaged him yesterday that we'll see what happens about personal trade lines. So I'm working on that. And you also have, there you go. Ms. Jerome said SoFi works. There you go. So we do have people that have tried it in here. So we can go in there and get those SoFi loans, get what we need out of it to then build that up to get you down to where you need to be. Because a lot of people don't realize, and that's something that I asked for in the credit repair for the thing from IdentityIQ, is when the accounts get updated. You know, when they tell you the accounts get updated, each one needs to provide, each account needs to tell you when they update. That's actually when they send the new account through when they send the updated information. So if you want to do a pay down, you do your pay down 3-4 days beforehand. So now that'll by paying your utilization down will raise your credit score, and then you can go into what we call a starter file. Okay, a starter file will give you the ability to get base funding, and then that's what I'll go in. Let him know you in Dre community with Wesley and Tabitha, and yes, we already have who what?
Yeah, they have the software.
Oh, okay. I don't. When we do that, we'll get that with Wesley and Tabitha. Okay, no problem. We'll go in. We'll get in over there. Question? Yes, I'll take one more. You got it. Go, Jimmy.
Yeah. So instead of typing, I just unmuted.
Perfect.
So I have like Capital One. They've been summoning me for like depositions and things like that. And even I believe a couple of days ago they tried to serve me with the paperwork, like a court thing, but I dodged the process server. So I guess the question is, when that in that situation, I know if you don't respond, they can't do anything. Because without proper service, you really can't officially get a judgment.
Yep, bingo.
So I've done a police report back in the day, like probably 2022.
Okay.
And I have to look for it. Well, I guess my ultimate question is, how do I get that clean that off of the credit?
Well,
because I've tried before and they just keep.
First question: was the file done by you? Did you open the file? Did you spend the money?
The file? Which file?
You open up the Capital One account, and did you spend the money on the Capital One credit cards?
Yes.
So you can't file a police report as fraud for something that you did. Okay. That's the first thing that I like to tell everybody, because we're not about teaching you something that's not compliant. Okay. Gotcha. I can't tell you go open up an FTC report on something that you did, because you did it, brother. Okay.
Gotcha.
You still owe the money, but here's how we can go around a couple of things. And are you in Dre's community, Jimmy? Because I saw that you brand new.
Yes. Okay. That's the message. So,
beautiful thing is, you see Coach Fasal? Okay, because he's still here. Coach Fasal's got some beautiful documents that he can work with you on the things of helping you send out certain things. I won't overstep, but I'll let him take over from here. But I want you to, well, not in this class, but I'll let him take over. He can do a one-on-one with you if need be on however to set the way up that you want to go. But the way that we would do it is, we're going to attack the file, but the first thing you need to do before you get processing, before you get served, is you need to get your ass an attorney. Here's the reason why. Capital One, how much money was owed to Capital One before I ask you that?
3,000.
Okay. Under 10K, Capital One keeps everything in-house. They don't sell the debt. So you can't ask them to push the debt off. They sell it to a debt collector, and then the debt collector, you can ask them to push it back. So you're not going to get out of that loop. They hold the debt. You know why? You know how I know this? Because I went through it. It took me 6 years to get the fucking Capital One to drop off my damn account. Okay? Problem is, they hold it. They hold that debt. You're going to get served. You're going to get processed. They're going to garnish your wages if you don't do this correctly. So the first thing that you need to do is get your ass an attorney, consumer lawyer. Okay? One that deals with debt and all that stuff. That's the first thing to do. Now, you can send a letter to the bureau, okay, and start working with the bureau to get that off. But if you work with a proper attorney, the attorney can do something called a deletion removal with whatever they're doing, where they can request that after the settlement, judgment, whatever you're doing in the court is finished, that they'll remove the document off of your they'll remove the negative item off of your document, but you have to get it in writing so that you can prove it and get that done ASAP. That's my first suggestion. The second suggestion is, if you're going to keep ducking that guy and keep moving, then I would suggest
People are
that
at work
you,
right now.
I would suggest directly to you, get the best letters that you possibly can and do a debt validation letter asking them to validate the debt, so that you can get everything validated correctly and let them send you all the documentation out. That's some of these suggestions that I would suggest. But here's the thing. I'm going to let Fasal review it with you because you're in Dre's community. You have a monster and powerhouse behind it. And there's a lot of things he can teach you and he can do with you. Okay? You got a lawsuit. That's not a bad thing. It's not the end of the world. You still owe the money. But here's the thing. Getting that negative item off your report is the key. Having that attorney in your pocket is the probably best thing that I would suggest to do. But some people can't afford it. So there's other ways that you can go about. Okay?
Gotcha. Thank you.
No problem. V, I'm gonna hand it back over to you. Bucky is your main thing. I think the other person left. I don't know where they went.
No, I'm still here.
No, not you. I know you're still here. I saw you,
Oh.
but V, he's brand new, and I'll give you guys who he's from. He's from private equity. His company lends out like $3 billion. $3 billion. They have a $3 billion fund that he's working with right now. Yeah, $3 billion fund. So I talked to his owner this morning. They love the software. I think, Bucky, you signed up?
Not yet. We still haven't signed up.
Okay, get Keith to sign up, right? While he's doing it, so you can do it all in one. And then Coach V is gonna go.
Yeah, once we finish our meeting, I'm gonna go over to him, and he will get this signed. Yep.
Okay, beautiful. I'm gonna give it to Coach V. Coach V, you take the class, guys. I appreciate every single one of you. I'm gonna make you host.
So, who's your question for, Patty or?
No. I have a talk to the Jimmy sir. Jimmy sir, what's your name inside the community?
Jimmy?
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy,
Mamelo, Michelle.
Yes, I'm sorry. Can you repeat that?
Jimmy, Fasal needs your name inside the community so you can reach out to you.
Okay, no problem.
Okay.
What's your name inside the community, sir? Inside the community.
Fasal, he's with me under my company.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, he's with you.
Yes.
Then you can ask me anytime.
No problem.
Yeah, you can ask me anytime. All right, guys, good shit. All right, I am completed. I'm done. V, you have this. Bucky, if you need me, message me. All right, and I'm done. Good night, everybody.
Sounds good.
See you next week. Oh
Night, you
no, next week is 4th of July.
Yep.
All right, so see you in 2 weeks, maybe. Good night, everybody.
Right.